Imagine waking up on opening your trading app and seeing your account down 73% overnight. No hack, no rug pull, just pure fear market chaos. But here's the crazy part. The traders who survive these crashes all follow one dead simple rule. It's not a fancy indicator. It's not a paid signal. It's the 1% risk rule. And today I'm showing you exactly how it saves accounts when everyone else is blowing up. Let me tell you about Alex and David. Both started with $1,000. Both traded the exact same market crash last month. Alex ended the day with $127 left. David walked away with $870. And still in the game, same market, same setups, totally different results. The only difference? Risk management. Alex traded on emotion. David followed the 1% rule. Stick around. I'm gonna show you how David did it. Extreme fear markets are where accounts go to die. Volatility goes insane. Fake outs everywhere. News drops that wipe out weeks of gains in minutes. This is when beginners over leverage, chase losses, and revenge trade. Fear takes the wheel, and logic gets thrown out the window. Most traders don't lose because they're bad at spotting setups. They lose because they risk way too much when fear hits. So what is the 1% risk rule? Dead simple. You never risk more than 1% of your total account on any single trade. $1,000 account equals max $10 risk per trade. $5,000 account equals max $50 risk per trade. $10,000 account equals max $100 risk per trade. That's it, no exceptions. Not 5%, not 10%, not this setup feels perfect. Just 1%, always. Here's why it actually works in fear markets. If you risk 20% per trade and lose just 5 times in a row, your account is basically gone. But with 1% risk, you can lose 50 trades in a row and still have 60% of your capital left. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. The goal isn't to be right every time. It's to stay in the game long enough for the good trades to matter. The 1% rule forces you to survive the fear. Let's make this practical. You have a $1,000 account. 1% risk equals $10 maximum loss on this trade. You want to buy Bitcoin at $100,000. Your stop loss is at $95,000. $5,000 distance. Risk per unit equals $5,000. Position size equals your risk divided by stop distance equals $10 divided by $5,000 equals 0.002 BTC. That's it. Now your trade is 100% controlled. Even if the market goes crazy, you only lose $10 max. The real magic happens when you combine the 1% rule with proper risk-reward ratio trading. Example, you risk $10, 1% of account. You set your target at $30 profit. That's a clean 1 to 3 risk reward. Even if you're only right 1 out of 4 trades, 3 losses equals minus $30, 1 win equals plus $30. You break even. But because you're risking only 1%, you can keep trading without blowing up. That's how professionals survive extreme fear markets while everyone else panics. Here are the 3 mistakes that destroy most traders in fear markets. Increasing risk after losses. I'll make it back on the next one. Ignoring their stop loss because this time it's different. The just this once trap. Breaking the 1% rule because the setup looks too good. Every single one of these turns a small loss into an account killer. The 1% rule isn't just math. It's psychological armor. When you know you can only lose 1%, fear loses its power. You stop revenge trading. You stop sizing up in panic. You trade with a clear head instead of a scared one. That single mindset shift is what separates survivors from the 90% who quit. If this just saved you from your next big loss, do 2 things right now. Hit that like button. It helps the algorithm show this to more traders who need it. Comment below, what's the biggest mistake you've made in a fear market?